Hello, my name is Hugh Kingsley. I'm the founder and the director of the Brainary. I'm also very proud to say that I am the co-author and publisher of the Human Rights game. What's going to follow next is an unboxing of the game to show you the components and how they work. Before I open the box and show you the components and how the game works, I think it's important to share a little bit of background history. A few years ago, I was approached by retired school counsellor Andy Cherney in the USA, and it was her idea to create this game. After much thought and discussion, I started to wonder where children today learn about their values, their mores, their behaviours and so forth. And I became aware that a lot of it's taking place online, in the mouths and in non-traditional ways. So I became quite inspired by the idea of developing a game about human rights. I then contacted the Director General of the UN in New York with my idea, which was an extension of Andrea Cherney's idea, and I got the most encouraging letter in reply the day before Christmas. So that's when I said, we're going to do it, and we did. So, and I'm also proud to say, before I open the box, the game is available from the United Nations in New York. Right, so here's the game. On the front, you'll see a replica of the world. And on the back of the box, you will see some post-game discussion questions and a summary of the game. The game has been designed to be played by ages 10 and up. We have two sets of playing cards. One set for ages 10 to 14 and the other set of playing cards for ages 15 plus, so 15 to 18 or even young adults. So let's have a look inside the box. Okay, the first thing you'll find is an instruction booklet. And the instruction booklet basically has the rules of play, the learning objectives and some post-game discussion questions. I believe post-game discussion questions are very important because that's where a lot of the learning takes place, and we've designed gameplay to last for up to 60 minutes. Naturally, you can extend it if you want to. So the next step is we pull out the playing board, which opens up like so, and that's what the playing board looks like. You will notice that the playing board has chance cards, bounce back cards, article cards and fed cards. The chance cards are simply to add a little fun in the play. The bounce back cards have been developed on the basis that no matter what we try and do, natural disasters can get in the way, and we have to address them. So the idea being that if you land on a bounce back card, it can take you anywhere over the playing board, so it's a little bit like snakes and ladders. Then we land on the article cards. The article cards are scenarios. So these are things for the players, participants, to think about and respond to what they think should happen in these particular situations. Then we have the fed cards. FED is short for freedom, equality and dignity. These are the three pillars of the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. With the FED cards, we call them situation cards, and I'm going to pull one out to show you what the cards look like. These cards, that's what they look like in the pack, and there are the responses on the back for the questions. These are to get participants thinking about what they would do in a particular situation. For example, you're on an aeroplane, you're using your iPad, and a child from the seat behind you says, I would like to play with your iPad, may I have it please? And being a caring, generous person, you say sure, and you hand it over to the person in the seat behind you. After about 20 minutes, you think, I really want my iPad back. So you turn your head around and say, can I please have my iPad back? And the response you get is, no, I don't want to. What do you do? And these are some of the dilemmas that come up that you would address. So we have, to keep the game moving fast, we have a salt timer, which is 2 minutes. So once you pick up your card and read it, you've got 2 minutes to respond to it. And that is also a chance for the other players to give their opinions based on your answer. We have the usual pawns and dice and a dice. And you know, nothing usual there. And we have tokens. The idea of the tokens is you earn tokens of rewards for playing the game. And the first person to get to the top of the world gets a bonus. However, the game can still continue, and just because you were first to the top doesn't mean you're necessarily the winner of gameplay. After the game, we come back to the important post-game discussion questions, and then we even have some extension activities should your school or sporting group or religious group decide they want to do some extension activities. We have given you some to start with. And that's in essence how the game works. Importantly, it creates a lot of healthy discussion and gets people becoming aware in ways they haven't previously been aware. And what we hope is it fosters the ongoing behaviours that follow the 30 articles. Thank you for taking the time to see inside the playing box. I hope my brief presentation has inspired you to also get involved in teaching the United Nations 30 articles so we can all try and make the world a better and happier place. Thank you.